Pitbull's name? I can't remember the name of the dog. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Star Wars action figure review on Hasbro's Star Wars 6-inch Black Series Luke Skywalker from Star Wars A New Hope. If you're trying to pick this up, it is available right now.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Now, getting our Tatooine Luke Skywalker is something that we've been waiting for a long time. I remember when I was collecting Power of the Force, the Tatooine Luke Skywalker was actually one of the first ones I had picked up. On the side it says Luke Skywalker over there, and on the back you see that same image of Luke Skywalker. There's a read it. If you want to read it, pause it now, and he's number 21. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's our brand new Luke Skywalker out of the packaging, and I've been wanting this figure for so long, and I have to say I am very pleased with this figure. I have some minor gripes, and I mean really minor gripes with this figure, but for the most part I just think it's amazing. I'm very pleased with it. I really like how the sculpt came out. We get some nice paint apps. I wish we gotten maybe just a little bit more, but other than that, I mean, I just think it's a great figure. I love the use of the soft goods over here. I think it works out perfectly. So anyway, let's take a closer look at the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Luke Skywalker. He does have these binoculars right over here, looking very nice with that silver paint. I think that's sculpted out very well too, with some great little details. Like you can see that hatching sculpted right in there. I think that's really cool. I'm really liking these a lot. This looks really good, and it also has a clip right over there, so you can place it on his belt. It's a little tricky because it's sculpted going inwards so far, so you may want to apply some heat to get that going. Speaking of applying some heat, I actually had a couple of joints on this figure get stiff on me, but yeah, there you go. You can see the binoculars clip on right there. Then of course we get the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber looking really good. Nice little red paint right there. The silver looks really nice. Digging it. I think it's supposed to have some gold right there. For your lightsaber comparison, here's the Bespin Luke, and that one does have the gold on that little switch part of the lightsaber, so they could have added just a little bit more paint, and you can see the color blue is different. The Bespin one's definitely more of a turquoise color. I do like this blue color. The blade itself is actually bent a little bit though. You can see it's just a little bit warped. So, yep, Luke Skywalker's lightsaber bends one direction more so than the other. And then you get this little loop right over here, put it on his belt, and it hangs right over there, looking very good. So here's a look at the head sculpt, which I actually really like. Some may not like that he looks so sad, but, you know, he just lost his Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. So, you know, Luke Skywalker's gonna be a little on the sad side. I think the paint for the eyes came out looking really good. I really like how the blonde looks. We get some blonde highlights over there. A little bit of warpage right there from the mold, but it doesn't really bother me too much. On the back, the hair looks really nice, how it flips up over there. I think they did a good job with that. Yeah, really liking the hair. If you want to see a comparison to the other Black Series Luke Skywalkers, here they all are lined up, looking pretty cool, you know. So this guy's head does look a little bit smaller compared to the other ones. To give it a quick comparison to the Bandai Tamashii Nations Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, yeah, they look completely different. Whoa, it's intense! Looking at the fabric over here, this is looking really nice. I really like this fabric that they chose for this. And I like that you could also twist this around or turn this, you know, away. So if you want the Luke Skywalker chest showing like in that original poster, you can do that, and you know, you can see it sculpted out pretty well. I saw somebody do a review where they removed all of this. I choose not to do so. I think there's a peg actually right over here on this side where you can remove it, and I just don't want to play with that. I have a hard time putting those things back together, so I'd rather not toy with it. Then to get this back lined up, you know, you just kind of just turn this around like a gi, you know, and you just turn that in, so that works out pretty nicely. Yeah, you just fiddle with that. And looking at the hands, they look okay. Like I said, I wish he had his own blaster, but I really like the belt. I really like how you could see this little canister right over here. And you get nice gold paint apps, and you get nice black mixed in with the brown, making them look very realistic. Same thing on the back. Looking very good. I wish we had some more paint detail right here on the legs. It would have been nice if they found a way to add some paint over the fabric too, kind of like how Mezco does, you know, because I expect him being in Tatooine, you know, a little bit more dirty than this. And same thing with the pants right there, even though it's textured out very nicely. And then on the boots over here, I really like this a lot. I love this part. That is so cool. You could even see some of that speckled paint right over there on the top of the shoe. That looks awesome. Now, one problem with the paint, though, is that it made it difficult to move the ankle pivots on these. I recommend moving them around up and down before you start really trying to move that ankle pivot. I had a moment of fear where you hear it snap So I thought I broke it, but no. And same thing with this side too. So both of them were very stiff. Then looking underneath at the bottom of his feet as that falls over, you can see he does have peg holes. And speaking of ankle pivot, this guy has great articulation. You can get him looking up that much, like that, and he can look down very far. You get side to side movement. No real head pivot though. His arms are great because we get double jointed elbows again. Okay, so you can move the arms outward very far. You can move them very far forward. You get a bicep swivel in there. And yes, double jointed elbows. Thank you, Hasbro. Wow, finally, man. Anyway, you get a wrist swivel and then they hinge up and down. Same thing with this wrist right over here. He has a diaphragm joint in there that turns side to side. You get some diaphragm pivot. He crunches forward and he crunches back. He does not have a waist joint. His hips move outward this far. He can kick forward very far and back only a little bit. He has an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and the ankles move down, up, and ankle pivot. Now measuring this Luke Skywalker figure, you can see that he's standing right at 6 inches tall. And then for your Black Series Luke Skywalker size comparison, here he is next to the X-Wing fighter pilot Luke Skywalker, Bespin Luke, and Jedi Knight Luke. And the sizes here are not consistent. You can see Bespin Luke is clearly the shortest one, and it looks like the X-Wing pilot and the Jedi Knight one are about the same height, and then the tallest one is this one? I don't know, they're all just slightly different. And then here's our Tatooine Luke Skywalker compared to the Bandai Tamashii Nations Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Then here's Luke compared to the Black Series R2-D2, and then the Bandai America C-3PO. Thank you so much, Theron. And even though this C-3PO is a little out of scale, it looks really good in my Black Series collection. And then here's Luke compared to Rey Skywalker. Yeah, I know, it's not officially Rey Skywalker. The Ice Cap Mang says it's Rey Solo. Some people say it's Rey Kenobi. I believe it to be Rey Skywalker. And then here's Luke Skywalker next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey bro, life can be rough sometimes. You know, I lost my Uncle Ben, you lost your Uncle Owen. My pain apps are a bit of a letdown. Your mentoring skills are definitely a letdown. Hey, don't worry about it. Come here, bro. Come on. Come on. Yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Nothing weird about this. Then here we have Luke Skywalker in a fairly dynamic pose, looking really cool, I think. I like this figure a lot, man, and I'm just really happy that Hasbro has finally given us double jointed elbows again on our figures. I'm just pleased with that, and I hope it's a new habit of theirs, as well as I hope it's a habit of yours to watch my videos. If you want to keep on watching these Shartimus Prime videos, go ahead and click any of the boxes right over there for more Shart in your face. We got the subscribe button right over there. Then yesterday I did a review on the Pacific Rim Ultimate Striker Eureka, so you can click that button right over there. Then a couple days before that, I did a review on the Black Series Force Awakens Old Man Han Solo. Patrons, expect a review coming today exclusively to you. So if you want to support this channel and help the videos coming, go ahead and check out the Patreon account. Your guys' help is very much needed and appreciated. And you can see a photo gallery of images from this review over at JediInsider.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Actually me, because I really got into